Hi, we are going to be working on solving systems of equations with the graphing method. This is one of the three methods that you can solve systems. Solving systems means that we have at least two equations, and for what we're focusing on, we're just dealing with two equations. In this video, our equations are already going to be set up in slope-intercept form. So if your equation doesn't have y by itself, then you're going to need to watch my other video that says how to solve for a certain variable. Okay, so our two equations are y equals 5 over 2x plus negative 8. Our second equation in y is y equals 1/2 x plus 4. Okay, and we're just going to take each equation and we're going to graph it separately on our coordinate grid. Having actual graph paper helps. I used this and I measured it out with a yardstick here. Okay, so in this first equation here, we're going to look at this plus number here. This is the y-intercept. This is where it's going to cross the y-axis. So this is a good starting point for us. So it's negative 8. So I'm going to go down to negative 8 on the y-axis, which is your vertical line. The number in front of your x is your rate of change or your slope. This is telling you how your line is moving. So my slope is 5 over 2, which means from this point that I already put on the graph, I'm going to go up 5, right 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, right 2. And then I'm going to keep doing that. Okay, so I'm going to go up 5 again. 2, 3, 4, 5, right 2. Right 2. Right, I want several points so I can draw my line. You're going to want to use a ruler or some sort of straight edge so you can actually draw a nice straight line. Okay, you want to draw long lines because we want to see where these actually cross, so don't draw just some wimpy lines. Make sure you're extending it to cover your graph. Okay, our next equation, y equals 1/2 x plus 4. Our y-intercept is 4, so we're going to go on the y-axis and we're going to put our point on 4. Okay, our slope is 1/2, so we're going to go up 1, right 2, up 1, right 2, up 1, right 2. Draw on several points. And then we're curious about where these lines cross. So in this case, these crossed at 6, 7. So our answer to this equation is positive 6, 7. That's where those two lines intercross. Okay. Our next example is y equals 4x plus 5. And y equals negative 1/3 x plus negative 8. It's going to be similar to the one we just did. Difference being here is this is a negative slope. So instead of going up and to the right, when you go to your next point, you're going to go down and to the right. Okay, this would be a great time for you to pause this video so you can try this on your own before I do this one for you. Okay, so stop the video. Okay, welcome back. Now let me walk you through this one. Okay, our y-intercept is 5, so we're going to start on positive 5. This side. Ooh, our slope is 4. It's not a fraction. So in order to change a whole number into a fraction, you're going to put a 1 under it. So we're going to want to go up 4, right 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, right 1, put a point. Okay? We're kind of running out of room on my graph, and so when that happens, we just problem solve a little bit. So we were going up 4, right 1, so we're going to undo both of those actions. So instead of going up and to the right, we can go down and to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, left 1. Okay, draw that line. Okay, y equals negative 1/3 x plus negative 8. So we're going to start on the y-axis down at negative 8 because that's our y-intercept. Our slope is a negative 1/3, so instead of going up and to the right, we're going to go down 1, right 3. Okay, down 1, right 3. Same thing, if you've run out of room, instead of going down on the right, then we can go up into the left. And if you look, right, I kind of drew a wimpy line. This was my example of like, hey, we got to make sure our lines are longer, so we can't really tell where they're going to cross. So we're going to go back and look at that one. So that was 4. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, right 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, right 1. So we're gonna fix that and make sure we're drawing our lines big enough so we can actually see where they're crossing. Now let's draw this one. Okay, so we are crossing at -3, -7. Yeah, it's a lot easier when you have the grid lines. So the answer to this equation is -3, -7. Thanks for joining us today. See you guys later.